Hey guys, this is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about all the books I read in July. I completed only 4 books in July. I started another 2 books, Ship of Destiny by Robin Hobb and Archer's Goon by Diane Wynne Jones, but I haven't even finished half of them. Chip of Magic I read around 300 pages in July. That's not even half, so I'll talk about that in my August wrap up. I'm also filming that series review after this, so I may post that soon. Archer's Goon is a short book, it's around only 300 pages. I planned to listen to the audiobook, but when I started listening to it, I realized it was a abridged version, so I had to stop it and I picked up physical copy, but my entire physical copy reading time went into Ship of Magic, so I got through only 40 pages of that. I may pick it up again this month. Though I completed only 4 books, I had fantastic time with them. One of them was 4 stars and 3 of them were 4.5 stars. I did not have 5-star book in July, but that's all right. I had awesome time reading those 4 books. The first book I want to talk about is A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. This is book 1 in Earthsea Cycle series. This story follows a kid named Ged. When he was small, his aunt recognizes his talent for wizardry and witchcraft and teaches him basic spells. When his village was attacked by an army, Ged uses a basic weather spell and protects the village. That story becomes popular and a professional wizard comes looking for him and offers to teach him wizardry and make him a professional wizard. That's how Ged's journey starts. Initially, Ged was arrogant and he won't listen to his masters, warning him about world requiring balance. One day he makes a mistake and that completely changes his life. I liked Ged's character growth and I liked magic system and school setting. But my favorite part of this book is world building. This is a massive world. We learn these cities through our characters' travels, and this book has a fantastic map. I love maps. I enjoy tracking cities in maps, so I had fun time reading this map. My favorite character in this book is Ojayan. I wish we got to see him more. Actually, my only complaint in this book is lack of development of other characters. Entire focus went into world building, magic system and character growth of Ged. I am a character driven reader. I enjoy character interactions and their bonding. That's the only thing lacking in this book. But this is less than 200 pages, so that is understandable. Overall, I enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 stars. I am planning to continue the series. Actually, now I finished reading book 2, Toms of Edwin. I loved it more than this book if that is possible. I'll talk about it in my August wrap up. And the next book I want to talk about is The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. This is my first book by Riley Sager and it took me by surprise. I read this book as part of Buddy Read in Leslie's Discord. Leslie and I happened to read this book at the same time and we had a lot of fun exchanging our theories. It follows an artist named Emma. When Emma was 13 years old, she went to a summer camp and she shared her cabin with 3 other older girls. One day, those 3 girls went missing. Emma's last memory of them was those 3 leaving the cabin in the middle of the night and one of them telling her that she was too young for that. Now, after 15 years of that incident, Emma paints those camping surroundings. During the exhibit of those paintings, one old woman recognizes those paintings and approaches Emma. That old woman happens to be the owner of that camp and she tells Emma that they are reopening the camp and invites Emma to be an art instructor. Emma decides to go to investigate what happened to her friends. Once there, Emma realizes that one of her friends left clues and she starts finding questionable things. I had so much fun reading this. Author did a great job of making everyone look like suspect. My theories kept changing throughout the book. While it maintains the thrill and completely engages us, it isn't that dark. I really like that. I had a fantastic time reading this. I gave this book 4.5 stars. There was a live show discussion for this on Leslie's channel with Lezlie, I, Kate and Lauren. 2 truths and 1 lie was a common theme in this book, so we tried to come up with 2 truths and 1 lie and tried to figure out each other's lie. It was a fun discussion. Initial part of the discussion was spoiler free, so you can watch it even if you haven't read the book. I'll link that discussion in the cards above and in the description below. And the next book I want to talk about is Shadow Throne by Django Wexler. This is book 2 in Shadow Campaigns, and I had fantastic time with it. The plot of this book gets distracted from book 1000 Names, but I did not mind that because we follow the same characters. There is a lot of political intrigue in this book. Almost 90% of that is only intrigue, but I enjoy political intrigue. This book is focused on throwing down a tyrannical ruling and how rebellion dealt with that. Wexler did an amazing job of showing us how important good leadership and proper policies were rebellion. Wexler's character work is fantastic. We follow the same characters from book 1, Winter, Marcus and Janus. Winter was my favorite in book 1, but in this book, Janus completely stole the show. Though we see him less in this book, I enjoyed every scene he was in. I really liked his strategic mind and his solution-oriented approach. And there are a lot of interesting players. I can't wait to read rest of the series. My only complaint in this book is there is telling instead of showing in some places, especially in the discussions of committee members who head the rebellion. We never get to see those discussions completely. They're always cut in the middle and we get to see only the final decision. It's not a big thing, but it was done consistently throughout the book. That's the only reason I gave it 4.5 stars. And the next book I want to talk about is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is third and final book of Mr. Bond trilogy, and it is just brilliant. I did not have great experience with Well of Ascension because of Sanderson's habit of repeating everything. So I went into this book with low expectations, but it completely blew my mind. This book also has that problem. I'm beginning to think all Sanderson books will have that problem. But this book has so many revelations. My focus was on figuring things out and guessing world building elements. I had an amazing time doing that. Plot and world building are just exceptional, and I enjoyed character development, especially Survivor of Flames. I had a separate review of this book in my channel, me gushing about all these revelations, what I predicted and what took me by surprise. I'll link that in the cards above and in the below description if you want to check it out. I gave this book 4.5 stars. Actually, plot and world building wise, this book is perfect, but my reading experience wasn't perfect because of that repetition. That's the only reason I did not give this 5 stars. That's all I read in July. Let me know in comments what was your favorite book you read in July. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.